What was the exact question?
This is Edwina's style, Philip.
You can't see it on camera. I have a sty, okay? Hey au pairs, I'm Edwina.
And I'm Hannah. Today we are talking about how to bond with your host family. We received a tweet from
Georgia.
Elliot. We thought it was a pretty good question.
The quick answer to this is don't worry about it, because you will be thinking of 20,000 other things that it won't even matter if your host family likes you or not. You'll just be trying to keep up. We were just reflecting on our first days as au pairs, and it was like...
we got so wrapped up into the whole experience. My host family took the lead. Like, I was reading a book to the kid for a while, and then they were like, okay, now it's lunchtime, and then they were like, okay, let's have a sit down and a chat, and then they were like, you're free to go, because it was Saturday.
Like,
and just, by like Monday morning, everything just felt completely normal, because it was like, well... been part of this family for 2 whole days now. Did
you arrive when the kids were already in school?
Yeah. Okay. I arrived at a really random time.
I arrived during summer holidays for my family. So I worked for a French family, but they were in Spain at the time.
Yeah.
And my first meeting with my family was kind of hysterical. I got to the airport in Spain, and I had Skyped with my host mom maybe 3 times. And the kids maybe once for 10 minutes. I should also preface this story by saying that I left this family 3 months in. I arrived at the airport with photo in hand, not having been in Europe at all before. Thinking, okay, where are they? The host mom said she was gonna meet me here. 30 minutes goes by and nobody's there, no one shows up. I try using a Spanish payphone at one point without success. 15 more minutes go by, no one's coming. I was just sat there thinking of my options, like, I guess I'll buy another flight and just go back
oh my God.
to the States. But eventually the butler and the 3 kids showed up. I recognized them from a photo, and all was well in the world, but it was like...
for 3 months.
I thought I was gonna get taken, and like I didn't actually get hired by a real family. It was so scary.
You don't actually hear about that often.
No, you don't. So some questions you can ask your host family to bond with them.
What are they learning in school? What are their favourite foods? Like about daily routines, there are so many questions that will just pop into your head in the moment. Like, how does the dishwasher work?
Yeah, or about culture as well.
Yeah.
Maybe my one tip is don't make the questions like I-centered so much. Unless you're like, what is happening? I don't understand kind of a thing. If you're asking like, when do I get paid? What can I eat? That's probably not the worst thing you can do. There are worse things. But if you're trying to bond with the family and that's really your goal, making the questions about them, showing your interest in becoming part of their family is like the best thing you can do. Fake it until you make it. I think that's the best mentality to have. I would just find excuses to sit in the living room and read my book.
Or
just
do French work.
Yeah, or do French work so that I looked like I was busy, but I also looked like I was...
approachable.
And I was acting as if I would in my own home.
Which I wouldn't, because I would never just sit and do French work in my own home. I completely agree with you. It makes a big difference. Plus then they think, oh, that she's so sociable and she's being so nice. And really all you were doing was just being present. But it seems to make a big difference.
Yeah. Any moment that you have to bond with them, if you take advantage of that in the beginning, you don't have to do it so much at the end because you already have a relationship with them.
Yeah, and they already like you, hopefully. So you should be fine. But basically, first day is not the problem. It's the days after that when you should be spending more time with your host family. One of the best ways to bond with your host family as well is to actually spend time with them on little day trips or even holidays, which can sound painful but is sometimes really enjoyable. For example, bowling or dinner,
a movie. It might sound like, ugh, this is my time on my own, I kind of need a break. And if you need a break, take it. But if you can push yourself to go to the movie with your host family, I would recommend, or we would recommend that you do it because it's
free movie.
It's a free movie and it's optimal time to show that you are bonding with your family. And then I think if you like live in the house as well, something really small that you can do is just leave your door open in your bedroom. Because it's about that line of like determining when you're on and when you're off. Having the door closed versus having the door open can be a small sign of you showing your on-off hours. When I kind of wanted to be present and show that I was still kind of in the house, if they needed me, I would just leave my door open. And then when I was like, no, you don't have to talk to me, I would close my door.
If you have any questions, tweet them to us at Paris. Subscribe and like our videos and comment below.